And we're live. Hello all, hello world. I know the AC is like going to be top 10 most bothering things today, but I just do not have the energy to care about it right now. This is day 224 of studying compilers every day until I land a compiler role. My internship starts tomorrow, so there's so much just like random prep stuff I gotta get done before then. So that's kind of what my life has been, and I think therefore today's stream is also going to end up a little bit short, unfortunately. Last time we continued fixing our hash setup and overall building out our GVN stuff a little bit more. This time we're gonna keep it going. Hopefully we can get it done. There's a very, very good chance that we don't, but yeah. What's up, Seth? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been a second. Okay. Code writing time. We had some template slop from last time that we gave up on. Okay. We can actually just go here. Okay. We had a couple to-dos left. So, there's 9 of them. Let's pull up the paper as well. I think this will be helpful. Where does this live? Downloads? Yeah, downloads. So then we have that. Okay. Cool. So then, the first question that I want to resolve is, do we need a work list? We need that if we want to do reverse post order of the Dominator tree, I believe. So, how do we do this? Just haven't been able to tune in because busy. That's very valid. I've been like sort of soft following LinkedIn. Like I haven't really been looking, but occasionally I do see like one of your posts. So I know you're also making moves. It's good to see you around, at least. Alright, where is reverse post order? Yeah. The children must be processed in reverse post order. Reverse post order. I forget what this is every time. And then, okay, yeah. That makes sense. So then... God damn it. Maybe we do need to... How do we want to do this? I think we do need to just, like, make a work list then. Let's do like stud list of stud basic or mr basic block star work list, and then work list, or can we just initialize it to just entry block? So we can do that. Oh, that's not how we do an initializer list. There we go. So we can do that, and then while work list, or not empty, I guess. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Maybe we should just make work list as a field here, so we can make this a little bit more stateful. So we can do that. Oh, whoops. You can also just transpose the graph and run post order on the transpose. I guess maybe, yeah. I think this should be fine though. I think... Actually, we definitely have like a RPO or we have like an RPO traversal somewhere here. So we've definitely done something like this, except it's not on the Dominator tree. We don't have reverse post order? Seriously? Okay, well, that's fine. How do we want to do this? Do we want to just like add it to the Dominator tree? I feel like that might be the least awful way to do this. Unless like this implementation already does it, but I don't think this does that necessarily. There's like this little snippet here. I don't think this would work. Because this is just DFS, which would not. Yeah, what is the best way to do this? I feel like the pseudocode is just wrong. What's up, Izrith? Good to see you. It's called recursively for the children of block B. Ugh. Oh, what's up, Clearwire? That name brings me a lot of joy, actually, for a lot of self-imposed reasons. What's up, 10 Simp? Gone to Northwestern MSCS? Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. Honestly, I think there's like if you're looking at like courses specifically, I think there's a little bit of a shortage in terms of like upper level courses, but the curriculum is like kind of in the middle of or like at least the entry or like the intro sequence is undergoing like a really big rewrite right now, so I imagine that'll kind of trickle upwards as well. If there's like a specific area that you're interested in, I could probably tell you more about like the courses, but in terms of like research, if that's what you're interested in, I think the research is particularly good at Northwestern. So if that's where you want to spend a lot of time, I think this is a very good place to be. If you just want to do classes, then it might not be as valuable of an experience. This does not help me at all, actually. Is there a reason that I have to, like, do this recursively instead of just, like, making a work list? Like, surely the work list is just reasonable. I think we should make, like, a helper to get everything reverse post order. We should probably add that to the Dominator tree, I think. I don't know if we're gonna need this more, but like, in the event that we need it, I think it's good to have at least. This is all Arabic to me? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, I guess I could give a quick recap. So, right now, what we're working on is GVN, which is short for Global Value Numbering, and what that optimization is pretty much like some form of redundant expression elimination. So like, let's pull up Paint.net. Let's do a little bit of scribbling. Or actually, why am I doing this? We have examples in here that we can pull. That's SSA, that doesn't help. There has to be an example somewhere, come on. Yeah, like, yeah, I think this is a good enough example. So like, for instance, over here in like this B2 block, we have like an assignment op that is defined by C0 plus D0, but we've already done that earlier, so we can kind of like, we can kind of number them the same as like the same expression. And there's like a bunch of other conditions for like correctness, but the idea is this sort of like common expression elimination, and then we can just like, instead of using x0 somewhere down here, we can just use the original value that it's equivalent to, which is v0 here. There's two main approaches. One of them is just like make a giant hash table, and then like there's conditions on that. That's kind of the one I'm implementing. There's the other main approach is a like graph partitioning approach, which I don't understand well enough yet, but I want to implement it at some point. I want to get more passes implemented before I come back and like try that again, but I think this will at least be like an interesting start to global value numbering. Personal right now, but my goal is like a job. I see. Val streamer, that's fair. We do have an esports club. I've historically been kind of involved in it. Valorant's probably one of the larger parts of it, so I think if that's something you're interested in, I think this is not a terrible place for that. Yeah, I think research is like intrinsically a very valuable experience. So if that's something that like you're even remotely interested in, it might be worth a shot. But if you're like dead set on like research is not what I want to do, and or like I don't think it will provide me benefit in terms of like either figuring out what I want to do or like just generally speaking, I think like it would be fair to pick a different school. Yeah. Okay, back to value numbering hell. I need to understand what this paper is saying. This shit is hell. This only like kind of makes sense. I might have to throw this into Claude because I feel like I'm going insane right now. Like this just does not make sense to me. Let me make sure I'm not leaking anything. Does this do reverse post order across basic blocks? It claims to, but I don't believe it. Okay. Okay, so I am just like... I am just not going insane here. So what we should look at is... We're just gonna throw this into Claude again, because I'm like actually like... I feel like I've been staring at this for like 3 streams now, and it has made no more sense across streams. This is the context. More confusing. Okay. Okay, wait. Let's apply to... Wait. Okay. What does this even mean? To RPO over children in the DT. Oh. That makes so much more sense. Okay. Oh. Okay. Is Evanston a nice place to live? I think so, yeah. It's like an hour away from Chicago proper, both by like CTA and by like car, usually. Evanston itself is like pretty quaint. I very frequently like go on walks by the Lakeville, so, or like by the lake. The campus itself is like pretty small, but I think like downtown Evanston has like enough stuff to survive at least. And then like if you want to do like interesting things, you just go to Chicago and call it a day. Maybe that's your life. Maybe that's not what you want out of like a school. I imagine based on that you can decide. I would also ask more people about this because I am notorious for like, you know, sitting in my room and like writing code and like yapping on YouTube. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't go outside a lot. So I think you might get a better experience or a better picture from like some more party goers. Yeah, I mean, like, there's just no reason to go out. Like, I don't know. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, enough staring at Club. Let's go back to staring at the paper. Surely this will give me a better idea of what's happening. How do I even do this, though? This seems like a little bit ridiculous. What the fuck? Okay. What does this mean for implementation? Or whatever. Ugh. That's horrible. This is ridiculous. Maybe I should just do that. Well, we'll just give this a try. Let's just hand-wavedly implement this. So we don't need to change anything about Dominator Tree. I think we don't need a work list then. I think this is going to be fine. Actually, wait, there's one more point of confusion. But isn't this, or does DF, this feels like DFS over the Dominator Tree. Will that cause any problems? Okay. Real problem, yeah. So that's actually fine. Thanks, Claude. What the hell? Should I just make a work list? Okay. Okay, this stuff doesn't matter because I'm already implementing a different thing with it. Okay. Okay, well we're just gonna throw a work list at it anyways. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do this would be. Because I don't want to, like, do recursion. Recursion is hell. What got you interested in compiler design? I took a compilers class my sophomore year, and I found it really enjoyable. So I decided to keep going. Alright, so let's see. So we want star basic block. Oh wait, we should be doing this more. I just remembered. I forgot. What am I missing? Oh. So we want work list. Actually, this can just be a vector now. Work list pop back. Or back. So we do that, we pop back, and then dvnt on basic block, like that. And then we can get rid of this. Yeah, so we got that. Let's this should be a putter as well, real quick. Let's fix all of this up real quick. This is a string. These are putters. This is not a pointer, this is a unique pointer. What happens if I do that? That doesn't work. It's a string. This is a putter. This is a putter. This is a put. Yeah, that's a pointer. What type is this? These are basic block pointers. We should do C. It's our child. Oh, more pointers. So we need that. This shouldn't be a pointer. This should be a pointer. This should be a pointer. They just store RPO, really? I guess that would be the smart way to do it, and the maintainable way. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they did. Maybe I should do that. That seems annoying, though. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I should definitely, like, I should change my, like, implementation, I think, for blocks to be RPO. This should be... Oh, these should not be... I should be that. Alright. I'm gonna, like, remind myself to make this change in everything else as well. Actually, we'll just do that right now. We have a spare second. That doesn't rely on anything. That doesn't rely on anything. Star mem to reg star. Minor footer formatting change. Do you see yourself becoming an OSS compiler contributor beyond this project? Probably, yeah. I think that's at least a good future goal, but for now this is just a little bit more closely aligned to what I want to do. I think once I get to the point where I've like implemented the vast majority of like optimizations that I want, I think that's probably when I'll start looking at like OSS proper. But for now, this is just pretty fun for me, so I don't see a reason to really change it. Yeah, that's kind of my take for now. I don't think we care about this. Oh, we should check for back edges. I don't think this was guaranteed. This definitely is not guaranteed. Predecessors. Size? So if that is greater than 1, then we can't do this, I think. Oh, whoops. Ugh, that's gross. Man, what was I thinking when I was implementing some of this before? This is genuinely so bad. Maybe I'll clean it up eventually, but maybe it'll just like live as this, and I will have learned from my previous implementation choices. Yeah, this is truly terrible. Alright, let's move this up like that. Right, so if it has more than one... So this is necessarily like the back edges condition. So if we go back to the paper... Wait. Back edges. Oh, I see. Okay. So we can't check like this. Obviously this won't work. I'm misunderstanding what back edges are. How do we want to process this? Huh. How do we check if something has back edges? Or, I guess this is just like cycle detection, right? So, what do we do? I feel like we just need to like do a traversal then, but like... This is really rough. Is there something here that might be useful? I guess we could probably do this in like in our big like dominator tree or like reverse post order reverse post order numbering thing. Wait, we literally have number post order. We can just do the backwards of that. Why is this number? Oh, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing here? This is ridiculous. This is genuinely one of the dumbest things I've done, I feel like. God damn it, past me. What are we doing? Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, let's just do that. Let's just figure out what the hell we're doing here. To do, get RPO numbering and figure out back edges. We'll do that. We'll like throw some more slap at the wall next time, I think. And then we can do that in a stream. I think we don't care about this, but just in case, we'll leave it there. Skip if has incoming back edges. And here we need to figure out substitutions, so that's probably like another stream. And then the replacement thing we can kind of do in the big replacement pass, I think. We'll probably debug GVN hash as its own stream as well. So this looks like, yeah, like we need to figure out what we're gonna do with fees. So that's a little scary, but yeah. I think that means we kind of have like 4 more streams of content here, maybe 5. So that's like what, 3 weeks if I'm just streaming on weekends. I might do some of this like off stream as well. So we'll see what ends up happening, but yeah. Oh, right. One more thing, we should at least set up the work list properly. Vector. So we can change this to just that. Yeah, okay. And then here, run in RPO order. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just like so tired. I'm tired of like having to get my stuff together for tomorrow. I'm like quite stressed. Yeah, I think we will just like leave it at this though. I need to cook more food for the week, so I will leave the stream off here. Let's add everything. Commit -m. More GVN scaffolding. I think I know what to do now. And then let's go back here. We should change this up. So we want, if that's done, so we want to add some sub bullets. So RPO order or RPO numbering plus back edge identification. We want replace by hash, figure out details too. We want to substitute left and right. And then figure out what's to do with hash and then debugging. Oh, we also need to add tests. We might just add the test real quick, but yeah. And we need to register with add pass or CLI pass parsing. Also split up inst combine. This is getting ridiculous. Okay. I think that's a pretty safe place to leave it off today. Thank you all so much for showing up today. Yeah, the quality of streams recently has been a little bit strenuous, just because like it's kind of that like awkward pre-internship little swatch of time. So I've been spending it mostly like either at the gym or like with friends. If you like the stream, like the stream. If you're new here, sub to the channel. While you're down there, check out the description. My Discord is there. It's the best place to get pinged when I go live and stay connected with everyone else in the community. Also down there is like my LinkedIn, my GitHub, and my GitHub sponsors. Add me there and or give me money if you wish, or don't. It's up to you. Yeah, it's time to do more cooking. Take care, y'all. Take it easy. I don't think I will stream during the week. I'll put out an announcement more formally, but yeah, I will see you all next weekend, I think, and I will report back with my first week of internship details. It's gonna be a great time. Anyway.